Hi again, everyone. It's Doris at DF Designs. First, I want to show you how yesterday's turned out, which was supposed to be a ring kiss pour, but it didn't turn out. And now I'm not happy with what the mica powder did, but I thought I'd try it. You know, you live and learn. That's why I did it on a small piece. And I forgot to show you yesterday how the balloon smash chain pull turned out, and hopefully I got all of it in there. It's got a couple of little places that I need to sand. It's got a couple of little spots that it's a little lower than the rest of it, but everything stayed almost the same as it dried. I was very happy about that. So I will be doing balloon smashes with chain pulls. Today, I thought I would try to do a piece with some India inks. Okay, I got the white ink by Bombay. This is Dr. P.H. Martin's. It's Ocean. I cannot read the little, it says fountain pen ink. I can't read the color underneath it. And this is a Bombay ink Aqua. And I've been seeing people using the liquid leaf, so I'm going to use some of the classic gold liquid leaf. And I'm also going to put some clear stones somewhere in it too. I'm not sure where yet. I've already mixed up my resin. I haven't mixed up my colors yet. Before I forget, I better put some alcohol down so I have a place to wipe my fingers off. I'm going to see if these three together sell any. Who knows? I mean, it might not, you know. But I am going to be, you know, dragging them across each other. Because I will be honest with you, my selling does suck. You know, I hate to say that, because I can't swipe good. I seem to get too much of the paper in there. So I'm going to try doing some swiping with some sticks. I probably got way too much resin for this, but it's always best to make coasters. I did tape up all four sides. So hopefully I don't lose anything off the edges. I'm not using that little leveling table today. For some reason I couldn't get it level enough for this. I don't know why. So I've got 4 spray can lids under there. If you got any spray cans at home, take off the lids. You're going to find out that the lids are pretty much the same height. So you use those underneath your piece. Now I'm only going to do a couple of drops because the ink is supposed to be highly pigmented. So I got about maybe 2.5 ounces in there. I can't remember what size cups. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can always add more, but you can't take away. So let's see how 8 drops of the white works in here. And it's mixing up pretty good. I like it. I may have to put a little bit more in here because it doesn't look like it's pigmented enough. I don't know if you can see it. You can still see the wood color of the stick through it. So I may not need to use as much of the other ones because they're darker colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't want to add too much, but then you got to remember the 10% rule in resin. Never add more than 10% of your color to what you got in the cup. Well, let me mix up the other ones and come back to that white and see if it's going to need any more in there. You always want to make sure that you shake up the bottles. I shook them up pretty good before I started the camera. Wait a minute. This one I wanted to be the gold. I wanted more white and this ocean blue in there. In the description, I will put the exact name of each ink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's see how this looks. Because I have my glasses on, but I still have a hard time seeing little teeny tiny words on these labels. So even with my glasses on, I got to pull out a magnifying glass. Okay, I can see now that I got to mix it up really, really well. Looks like it's going to be a little transparent, but I wanted to do all of these inks together. I'm trying to get whatever, I can see some dark pigments on the sticks, so I'm wiping them off to try to get them to incorporate more. Well, let me add, okay, I did 8 drops. Let me add 5 more just to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hopefully that's enough. You can get these inks online. I got mine at one of the craft stores, either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I do have 2 Dick Blicks not too far from me that I should check out. But not right now with the way the snow is. Because it has been minus degrees this whole week. It's gotten so, the weather's gotten so bad that the post office isn't even delivering today. Well, that's about as dark as I'm going to get that one. But I will show you, I have it a balmy 79 degrees in my apartment. So, let me see, that one's enough for the ink. I'm just mixing them up. So I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to do 13 drops like I did in the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't think that's more than 10% of the resin, but I don't want to put too much in because I'm not really sure how it's going to set up. Ooh, this is a pretty aqua. This one might be a little bit darker. No, it's still a little transparent. I can still see. Now I'm going to mix up some gold too, but the gold is going to be more of a an accent. That's why I didn't put that much in there. Well, it's still transparent, but I think I got it all mixed in there. And last but not least, the gold leaf, which I've already shaken up once, but let me shake it one more time. It is really pretty and shiny, so I am not sure how much I'm going to need, so let me just get some on the stick and drop it in there. You can have mistakes like that. At least it only got on my glove and on the table and not on my skin. Let me wipe that off so I don't contaminate any of the other colors. And this is how the liquid leaf looks. It looks a little bit more opaque than the rest of them. Okay, what I was going to do first is I'm going to do a line of the blue across the center. And I'm going to add some stones to it. Then I'm going to put a little bit of the aqua next to it, then a little bit of the white, and swipe the blue and the aqua over the into the white with a stick. So, don't want to do a whole lot, but I want room for my stones. I didn't prep it yet because I plan on pouring over the whole thing. Now, see, like I told you, I probably made way too much. Okay, now, well, first thing, I'm going to use my torch to get rid of the bubbles. Don't forget that little thing I told you. Start your torch away from the piece for a few seconds to blow out your little dust bunnies that are inside the little nozzle. Okay, there we go. This is probably not a good idea to do this way, but I wanted some clear rocks in the middle. It's not really going to be a geode piece because I'm going to, oops, I got one stuck to the tape. I don't know how it did that. Okay, let me just put my rocks over there. I might need more, I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to do a little line of this on both sides, trying to get them touching. I do not know if it's going to turn out beachy looking or ocean looking. Be nice if it does, but we'll find out together. Okay, now I want to do white, and I want to do a big area of white on both sides. And I will go back in after I add all this other resin to pop any air bubbles there might be. Because I was going to end with a little bit of the blue on each corner. That's kind of like, I did see somebody do something like this. They did it on a bigger canvas a little bit different. Okay, that looks like it's the end of my white. So I might as well just put the rest out. Okay, now let's do a little bit of blue in each corner, and hopefully they'll meet up when I start swiping. And some blue over here. I did push, oh, that's the last of that blue, okay. So maybe I didn't put too much, I don't know. Taping up the sides, it's just regular blue painter's tape I used on it. Was to hopefully keep the colors from running over the edge. I don't know if that's going to work. So I have a little bit of this left. So let me add a little bit right here in between. Okay, now, stop dripping. I do have some more of that left. So, I've already blown out my dust bunnies, so let me just go over this to heat it up and get rid of air bubbles. And now, I'm going to see, let's use a bigger stick. And I'm just going to manipulate the colors into the white. I'm going to try to swipe just over the top. And I'm cleaning off my stick after each little swipe. These look kind of man-made type of lines, so what I'm going to do is I am going to tilt it some. Okay, now I think some of this needs to come in here too. So very lightly with the stick, I'm swiping across it, kind of filling in the gaps in between the other ones. I got wax paper down because I wasn't happy with the way that the freezer paper, how white it was looking. Okay, now I'm just going to do a little bit of swiping in here. I am going to heat it up a little bit more, just to get rid of any air bubbles I might have put in there. You know what? I do want a little bit of this white down into the blue. So let me try to drag a little bit of that in there. Same over here. Well, I think it's looking pretty good. First, I'm going to see if it's still... Almost looks like a flower on each side of it. I like it. Just trying to get a little movement out of those lines. Okay, now I'm going to add some little gold accents. Wanted to do an accent right here on the blue. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm concentrating, so I keep my golden line. Almost like I'm defining the petals. Oops, ran out of gold. If I do any tiles or coasters, it's going to end up being just these two colors because I don't have any of the other colors left. But these two colors might look good together. Didn't put enough on my stick. Okay. The resin wants to be a little finicky. Come on. You can do it. Okay, now I'm going to take the torch. Well, no, now I'm going to do the heat gun because I wanted to kind of manipulate it around a little bit. So I'm blowing out my dust bunnies. I'm heating it up first. Okay, now I just want to get a little bit of movement out of these gold lines. I'm trying not to stay close to the tape too much because I know when you put the heat gun too close to the tape, it kind of comes unstuck. Wish I'd left some clear, but I think my little rocks, I think I'm going to add just a couple more over here. I am going to leave the tape on until it sets up, and then I'm going to look for little pinholes or bubbles or divots or whatever might pop up. And I am going to go over it then with the clear before I take the tape off. I want to do just a, well, let me see if tilting will do anything to those gold lines. I absolutely love this one. It's not a geode, but it's got the little glass stones in there. The center's not moving around too much. I guess it might be because of the rocks. Well, I will show you what it looks like set up tomorrow. Hopefully I don't lose any down the sides. I'm looking and it doesn't look like it will. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. I've never done this type before, so I just thought, well, I'll give it a little try. I really don't see a lot of cells. I might have gotten too many, I might have went too deep with the stick. I do notice one thing. I want to kind of break up this little, some of these little globs, I guess you could call it, where I got too much of the gold down at one time. Just to try to make it look a little bit more organic. I'm always hearing people say that, so I figure that's what I'm going to try to do. Anyway, if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up, please. The more thumbs up that I get, the higher up I get in the search results. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It's free to do. It's not part of the premium package that YouTube has. Only reason I'm saying that is because I've had a couple of people actually say that it might be, I don't know. And when you subscribe, hit the little notification bell to get notified of my next video. And I thank y'all for watching. Your support means a lot. Every thumbs up, every comment, and your shares too. I like it if you share me with your friends. So let me know what you think about this one. And I will show you the dried result. Well, the dried result in the next video, only because I may not be doing one tomorrow. This is my last video for the month of January, and I had promised myself that I would do a video a day for the month of January, and I did make it. Some of them were probably corny. Hey, I try to be, you know, entertaining while I'm also showing you how I do my art. And I am coming up on 100 subscribers, so when I start getting into the 90s, I am going to talk about a giveaway. And basically, it's going to be you're just going to comment below a video. And it's going to be one of my paintings. It might even be this one. Depends on how this one turns out. I do know I have a lot of paintings that I have not finished off yet, so I'm going to have to get them done soon. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. And bye for now.